Shrapnel! Bloody shrapnel! It's absolutely belting it down with hail. And I'm in the middle of the woods getting pissed wet through. This isn't funny. If I don't find something good, I'll be very mad. It's pissing it down. Okay, I don't know if you can actually see this weather or not, but it's not very nice. I must be an absolute idiot to be doing this. What some of us will do for a piece of gold, eh? And I haven't found any. But I'm hanging around. I don't care if I have to wait 2 hours. I'm not going home until I find something. Right, I've stuck with the weather. The snow's melted. I'm getting a cold. I don't feel too good. I'm shaking. And I've found a button. You know, one of them really crappy buttons, which haven't got a description or a light or anything. They're not even worth finding, but the buttons. Well, I've got one of them. Please warm up. I am freezing. Well, all that terrible weather has paid off. I'm shivering, but at last I found something half decent. I'm guessing it's Russian. Looking at the writing, I'm not sure if it's Russian. I'm hoping it's World War II. You can't see it very well on there, but it's basically a badge with a building on it and writing at the top, which I can't make out yet. Sorry for the shaking, but I'm shivering. And on the back, it says 20k at the bottom. And there's a symbol at the top as well. So a pin badge. Hopefully Russian, hopefully World War II. Very, very happy. Hopefully a few good finds now. And the sun's come out just as I've said it. Beautiful. Hey, another good find. Just not far from the Russian thing. Now, this, I think, is a Russian button. Unfortunately, I've got a feeling I just broke the back of it off. But the front of it certainly looks like Russian writing in, I'm guessing, copper, something like that. Excellent. I can't wait to research these when I get home. And hopefully I'll find a few more things. I'm right next to the water here. It's quite swampy. I just don't believe this. Another badge in the same hole as the button I just found. The other badge was just there. This one's got an aeroplane on it. And again, at the bottom, I think it's TY-154. I'll have to look it up, but the T and Y look Russian again. Absolutely buzzing here. And I've got a feeling there's still more things in this hole. Something's happened around here. Another badge. Very gold looking in colour. Whether it is gold or not, I don't think so, because the bottom corner seems to have crumbled away there. There's a man's face on that. Russian writing again. God, I hope there's more in this hole. What a fantastic find. What a great 15 minutes I've just had. They just keep coming. Same hole. Another, I'm not sure if it's a badge, I think so. That has a tower on it. A bit of Russian looking writing. And what looks like CGGP. What the hell has gone on in this area? Anyway, I need a pee, and then I'll carry on, see if there's any more. And I'm sure there is. I've got a feeling there's 2 or 3 more signals in there yet. I can't believe the weather's come back. You can't see it on here, can you? It's hailstone, and it is belting it down. Another one. That's Russian writing, isn't it? Some guy on there. And I think there's at least one more thing in this hole. I can't go home now. Yet another one. I can't clean it up. It's too cold. You can see all the hailstone and snow on the ground. It's coming down. And I'm shaking like a leaf. But yet another badge. Has anyone ever heard? It looks like a flag, that, actually. Has anyone ever heard of a hoard of Russian badges? What is going on? And another one. That's a ribbon with a picture of a guy in the middle. Another pin badge of some kind. And the last two have said 10k on the back. I'm telling you something, if these are gold, I'm going to wet myself. I can't see how a pin badge would be gold, but the front of that certainly looks gold. 10k. Come on! God, I wish it was sunny. I'll have to stay here all night until I've emptied this hole, I think. Okay, there's another two in the same clump. I can't tell you much about them. One's got the same guy's face on them. But I can't go into detail. I'm going to have to clean them up when I get home and give you a really good roundup today. I'm going to carry on. There's still things in this hole. There's another 4. Every single one is different. Oh, I don't know how long I can keep going, you know. It is so cold. But I don't know how many that is. That's at least 15 badges out of the same hole. I might have to come back tomorrow and finish this off. I'll give it another 10 minutes. 2 more. Why is the hole full of Russian badges? This is insane. And no money or no gold. Very strange. Right guys, I just popped home. I was shivering. Absolutely freezing. Caked in mud. I've just been home. New clothes on. Just been to the garden centre, got new gloves. Feel a lot better now. The sun's out. And it's 5 PM, so I've got 2.5 hours of sunlight left. So I'm going to go back, get caked in mud again, and see what else we can get out of that hole. The badges I have found, they are Russian, and the man on them is Lenin. So could be from 1910-ish, but more than likely Second World War. But fingers crossed, I'm going to find something else apart from just badges in that hole or near that hole. Let's go have a look, shall we? Okay, we've got another one there, and a huge key. I do hope that's a key to a big treasure chest in this hole. I'm still in the same hole, by the way. It's getting deeper, but a very nice big key. Okay, and 3 more badges. That puts me up to 21 so far. Okay, there's another 6. One of them's plastic, believe it or not. How I found that, I don't know. I'm sorry you can't get good pictures of these guys, but I'm just not in any position to be cleaning anything up at the moment. I'll show you them all later, but there's another 6 for you anyway. So what are we into now? 25, 30? And 3 more. I can't help thinking there's going to be maybe 50 more things in here, or around here, and I'm really wanting to know what's in this water. I bet there's all sorts in there. So when I have finished this bank over the next day or so, which I'm certainly going to do thoroughly, I'm tempted to get in the water with some waders on and see what's in there, because there's certainly a lot of good activity around here, and I don't think there's only badges around here. Come on, I want to find some money. Okay, there's another 7. So frustrating though, because I'm getting signals and we're going into the water here. I'm going to have to get into that water somehow, sometime. Right, there's another 6 and a lump of iron. Don't know what that is. Well, this one fascinates me because I might be wrong, but that looks like the Olympic, you know, the 5 Olympic rings. Tiny little thing. I can't wait to get these cleaned up and have a good look at them. Yay, something which isn't a badge. That's quite cool, actually. Don't know what it is, it's a dial. It's got numbers on, I can see 40, 50, plastic cover on it, but very cool. Tell you something, I've hit the lottery here. This whole area is just littered. It's going to be littered anyway. I'm going to have to go over this over the next few days. It's littered with what I can only guess is Russian World War II stuff. And it's all mine. Right. What a day that was. 46 Russian pin badges. Amazing. Many of them have Lenin on them. A lot of I've got buildings on, which I'm not sure where they are. A lot of them are related to Moscow, apparently. I'm very happy. I was hoping they were going to be worth some money, but I've done a bit of research on the internet, and it turns out, like, for example, this one in the top corner there, that's from the Olympics in Moscow from 1980. So they're not that old. They might be from the 80s. And you've also got a couple with 2 or 3 with aeroplanes on, which are from the 70s. So, not any money in them, but still a fantastic find. Very, very happy. And I'm sure there's still lots more in that same area where I'm definitely going to be going back tomorrow. I also found a big key, quite like that, in the same hole, funnily enough. And a small dial. I don't even know what this is. If anyone can advise me, I'd like to know. All I can say is it says 20, 30, 40, 50. Some kind of dial. Very nice back to it. What that knob is for, I don't know. If anyone knows about that, please tell me. So, that's my exciting day out of the way. I'm back tomorrow. First thing, it's Sunday tomorrow, so I'm going to be spending all day there and see how many more badges I can pick out of there. So happy hunting, have a good night. See you soon, bye bye.